What's up guys, it's Endo Rage Master for another video for you. Well, this one is Walking Dead Season 4, and if you guys don't know who this guy up on the screen is, in the army costume, this is Abraham. The guy behind is Jesus, but don't worry about him yet. He comes in a lot later in the season, series, shall I say. But Abraham is the guy we're talking about. Well, it's been confirmed that Season 4 is coming out, of course, and it's going to be set in the prison again, or I think at least half of it is, or a quarter. I'm hoping they do move out of the prison. It might get a bit, like Season 2, dragging on. But then it's also been confirmed a new character they're casting for Roy Stark. Well, there's a few. Well, basically, my main thing is everyone's going on about is Roy Stark Abraham. This guy here, if you guys read the comics, he was my favourite character until he died. And now the guy behind him, Jesus, is my favourite character. Well, Roy Stark, Abraham, he is one of the badassest, coolest characters ever. Well, he's an army cadet. No, not army cadet. He's from the army. Some people say he was a medic or a chef. No, he wasn't. I believe he was with his proper buff. If you look at him, he's got like all the gear and he's really good at shooting and stuff. So he's I think it was like not an officer, like a sergeant, something really good, but something out in the field, But still, let's move on. So Roy Stark, well, it's been confirmed someone called Roy Stark. Roy Stark, Abraham, they don't really mix, but in the comics, it might be being revealed later on. They might have got hold of the comic people, the guys who are making the TV series. Would it be revealed who is Abraham his real name? Because they might be his real name was Roy Stark, but then that would sound a bit bad, or maybe they just wanted to change the name to something cooler, like Roy Stark. I thought Abraham was a pretty cool name for an army guy like him, but Roy Stark is cool. Well, also, if it is Abraham, will he be in the army, or will he just be a really cool survivor guy? And also, will Roy Stark be good? Because if it's not Abraham, then will he be good or bad? Because another thing that's coming to mind is the cannibals. There's these in comic 13, volume 13. There's Fear the Hunters. There's cannibals. Well, I'm hoping they're going to come out in the TV series. I'm quite looking forward to seeing what they look like, and it's pretty good. Another thing that just hit me literally right then is the Vicar. Basically, if you've read Fear the Hunters, at the beginning, the Vicar comes out. He's he's a priest, yeah. Can't remember what his name is. So that's why I'm thinking that he's called Roy Stark. Because if he is Roy Stark, no one would think of him being the priest. So, here's my thing. First of all, I 70-80% sure that he is going to be Abraham, because it would be beast if he's Abraham, and it would just be awesome because everyone's waiting for Abraham. They have to put him in the comics, in the TV series eventually, because he's such a big character and he has to be in it. And Season 4, he pretty much comes straight after the when Governor takes over. They go to there's one comic when they find the rest of the group, and then he finds them. So yeah, then he finds them, and they said they're going to Washington. Also, will he take them to Washington? Secondly, so I'm pretty sure it's going to be Abraham, but if it's not, then secondly, it might be the cannibal leader guy, who's going to be bad. He's going to be like the governor, and the governor might even be in his group, but then they would have ate the governor, so I don't think the governor's going to be in the group. And then thirdly, is he going to be the priest? I don't really think he's going to be the priest. Mainly, I'm pretty sure he's going to be Abraham, because unless they're adding new characters randomly, or he could be Morales, but then they would say Morales, and they wouldn't be casting it because Morales has already been in the series, and they'll get the same actor back, unless the actor's busy. But alright, it's not Morales. Sorry about that. Let's just stay with Abraham. Well, if it is Abraham, I'm hoping it is Abraham, then yes. I've been waiting for Abraham to come in it ever since I read the comic when he was in it. I was like, oh my god, Abraham's really cool. But then if Abraham comes, they're going to have Rustina and Eugene in it. They can't cut those guys out. They have to get Rostina and Eugene. Eugene's probably going to be like a fat scientist guy, and Rostina like a really fit woman, shall I say. So basically, I'm hoping Abraham's going to be in it with his crew. They turn up in a big truck and they'll take them away to Washington, because that means they'll be like going on more adventure, like new every episode they're bumping into new guys or new zombies, and it's going to be like more like not staying in one place. Well, I think they've done very well in season 3, but they need to move on, because the first 3 seasons they've been more like camping. Like season 1 they were camping in the bar Atlanta, season 2 the farm, season 3 the prison. I think next time they like go on the road. Some of season 2 is on the road, but this is why I think that Roy Stark's going to be Abraham. He's going to be good. He's going to take them on the road. This has been Under Rage Master. Make sure to subscribe to my channel for gaming vids and more Walking Dead vids, whatever you want. Also, make sure you comment below, because I'm trying to get like a conversation. If you guys think that Roy Stark is Abraham or someone else, you just comment below and you talk to each other, and then I'll try to get involved with that as well. So make sure to subscribe, and see you guys later. Let's hope that Roy Stark's Abraham. Actually, he could be the governor, change his name, but then they won't be casting him again. So see you guys later. Goodbye.